even though she says she didn't see her. And they didn't know what time that the roommates left for work in the morning. So how would he have gotten Maddie out without them knowing? How does that happen? Thank you so much, Kawana. Good to see you for the one guilty of crime membership. Let's keep going.
Um,
Oh,
just a quick heads up. I removed a lot of the background noise so we can focus on what we need to focus on.
Are you able to pick up call 931, please?
Obviously, this is from the perspective of a police officer. My experience is being the car that I'm pointing out here, looking on my rear view, wondering why this police officer just followed me in here.
I'm currently working possible signal late. Can I hold off on that?
This person yanked their car into the spot with no turn signal, slammed on the brakes, and all the doors flung open. That maneuver is called pull up and hop out. And that is something that people do not want to do in the presence of police. Let's see who's in this car.
watch closely.
Male, maybe around 5'8", dark blue or black shirt tucked in the cargo pants with a black belt.
$26.
And we see the driver. This is the cousin you don't know, but you know about. He doesn't have a job, but he's always on call to put in work. What he's wearing is the proper uniform. I know this is blurry, but it looks like he has more than one t-shirt on. He also has on baggy basketball shorts, and they are purple and black. Now look at where his hands are. It looks like he's pulling up his shorts, but where he'd be pulling up his shorts is higher than his shorts waistband. Now look at his left hand. His thumb and index finger have a considerable space between them. There's something taking up that space. And see where his right pocket is? There is a bulge on the right side all the way over to the left side. That's a pair of sweatpants under the shorts. The reason for the layered clothing is so if he does something, he won't be easily identified. He can simply remove the basketball shorts and t-shirt quickly, roll down his sweatpants, and now he's got a completely different outfit on. Now look at his posture. This person is clearly mad, but what does he do? After you, sir. So if we saw it, the cop saw it. If the cop didn't react, it's because he wasn't surprised by their actions. He knows who they are. He knows why they're mad, because they gave him the scoop before he talked to Jen.
So at this point, I want you guys to remember that the cops are already on to Stefan Stearns, and they're already on to, and trust me, they're really, they've been on to Jen Soda. They really were hoping that they would have arrested her by now. They thought they would have arrested her. They thought they were going to find evidence. That's why they gave her that one-time immunity deal. They thought she was going to say something or slip up because they thought that they were going to say, look at this picture, Jen. Look at your daughter giving a BJ to this man. Look at how disgusting. And they thought she was going to give it all up and say, he's been doing that for a long time. I've suspected, or that man's a, and she never did. And that's why the officer says, I can't believe you're more focused on him and his well being than your daughter and her missing. Don't you want to know where she is? Thank you, JoJo, for the $5 super chat. It's for everyone who wants to donate but is unable to. All right. So they were on already to Jen Soto and Stefan Stearns. They expected to have arrested her by now and to have arrested her that day or within the days. They didn't think that they were going to walk away and not get an arrest from her. Trust me. AK-47, what's up? Good to see you. hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. All right, let's keep going.
Of course. Do they speak English?
In the purple shirt is Jen's sister. To her right, sitting on the couch, are two of Jen's other sisters. There's a lot more going on in this clip than just what Jen and Stefan are saying to the police officer. If you notice, all the people that are in this room are standing far away from Jen and Stefan. Also, remember that Jen is Puerto Rican, and in Puerto Rican culture, quiet means loud. Their reactions are based on what Jen is doing and saying, and it's easier to see how they're reacting based on how and where they look when Jen does certain things.
Okay. Hi there.
Not including Jen and Stefan and the police officer, there are 5 people in this room.
Her mom's back there. Roommate.
Here we have Stefan Stearns and Jennifer Soto attempting to explain to the police officer that her daughter Madeline is missing. Now, this is difficult for Jen because she's in a room full of people that know when she's lying. So this is why this footage is way more important than the other footage that you've seen and heard, because these are the people that know Jen for who she really is.
All right, and before we get to that, I was noticing when I was making the thumbnail today, and every time I make a thumbnail or get to this case, I can't rarely find a picture of Jen Soto and Stefan Stearns. Out of the hundreds of pictures that I've seen, it's hard to find. I cannot find Stefan and Jen next to each other. It's always Stefan and Maddie and Jen off somewhere, or Stefan and Maddie, or just Jen and Maddie. That's a little bit of a creepy picture, by the way. I just noticed Madeline is off to the side there, and she's like transparent or translucent. Translucent. Yes, this is Calissa. I tagged Grish in this and thank them. So that they're in the description. They're a small channel, and I'd love for them to skyrocket up. This is only part 1 of many other parts. Hopefully, Grish, get on it. Get on it. We want to see more. All right. So there's not a lot of pictures with them too. Why when they're a couple? Why when they're so close? Why when they've been together for 7, 8 years and they're such good friends? Why is it hard to find a picture of them two together? All right. Morgan says, thank you. All right. Jennifer is not Puerto Rican. She's another culture too. Well, she is. She's part Puerto Rican. And the mom's Puerto Rican and the mom's back there. That's her office. That's the whole thing. But yeah, there's mothers from a different Hispanic country. Yes, Hispanics are loud, but sort of, yeah, but it's just a thing. I'm Puerto Rican too, and Hispanics are loud. All right. It's not a diss, Emily. I promise. It's not a diss. All right. Yeah, Jen is worse than Casey. I don't know. I don't know if there's a worse, but I'm only comparing them because neither one of them got arrested. Casey Anthony did, and she got off, and she never will be tried for that again. All right, let's keep going.
Hey there.
Hey there. What's going on?
So my daughter was dropped off close to school this morning.
You notice
What's
the
your
person
daughter's
in the
name?
little office switch seats with another person. So the second person is conveying information most likely to the people outside. The cop puts Jennifer's story time on hold, and during this time is a very important moment. Jen receives a call on her cell phone, and you'll see her reaction to that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Muppet face, potato face. She never
Who
even
could that
says
possibly
Maddie's name,
be to cause Jen to react like that?
right? Look at that face. Wow. Yeah, what is that? What's up with that? Look at that face. Pure panic, fear.
Looking for.
The people in the room who knows Jen for who she really is saw her pass off the phone like that to Stefan.
Wow. That one looks angry. Jen looks confused and scared. Very odd. Yeah, crazy eyes.